What are
give
we
me a
talking about?
y- y- Minecraft. You give me a
Difference.
Lego set. I can make stairs. Maybe. I
Bro,
don't. I don't have.
I used
I
to
don't
have
have.
like I used to get Legos for Christmas. That
Yeah.
was the best time of the best time of my life.
Yeah. I don't. I don't have very good 3D spatial stuff. And so now Skit, whenever he was a kid, he was like 8. He would actually make functional transformers out of Legos. Like not the kind that you would pull apart and turn into something else, but the stuff that had like hinges and things. It's like, hey dad, look, it's a gun. Click, 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 click. It's a robot. Click, 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 click. It's a car. And I'm looking at him like,
Yeah, those are cool.
I can make stairs. Well, how in the heck are you doing
I
this?
can make stairs.
you know, you know,
Yeah.
that's it. You know, he got his mom's 3D spatial ability because she can do that.
No, I was building so much random stuff with all the Legos I had.
Oh yeah, we have Legos everywhere in this house.
I had to eventually get rid of them because I just outgrew them.
I actually built my very first Lego set ever just about a year ago. I'm a big fan of the new Jedi games from EA, Fallen Order. Just
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't played Jedi Survivor yet, but I was a huge Fallen Order fan.
What a
100%.
fisty show.
100%ed that, and BD1 is like my favorite Star Wars character. I think the little big robot that he has on there. The problem is that BD1 has almost zero merch, and so it's really hard to find stuff. But they made a full size Lego version of BD1,
Ooh.
and so I bought that and
Yeah.
actually put it together, and that was my first one.
How much did one did that run? Yeah.
It wasn't how expensive was it?
Yeah.
I got it whenever it was brand new, so it was like $70, $60,
Okay.
something like that.
So not
It's
bad.
no BD1's not very big. He'll fit on your shoulder, and so
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's about the size of your head. And so
Okay, fair enough.
he's a small mech, and so it wasn't that expensive. Like I'm staring at him right now. One of the things, if you look in the, I don't forget where I put it, probably in general sometime back, but we have a little thing that me and the boys do where, some people collect beer heads and other kinds of trophies. We collect trophies from video games. And so I have a whole shelf that I'm staring at right now that has merch and things from some of the stuff we actually had to 3D print. But
Did you play Survivor?
I have not yet. No.
Ooh, it's so good.
I was waiting on that because of all the reports of all the problems with it, and so
I mean, yeah, if you bought it.
So I was kind of hanging back on that. That it was really expensive, and I had a lot of other games to play. So yeah, I need to get to it because I absolutely adore. In fact, I like. This is like. Okay, you want to know how geeky Eric is? Okay, this is how geeky Eric is. So. In that game, of course, you can customize your lightsaber, right?
Mm-hmm.
I made a lightsaber in it that used the wooden handles because I thought those were really cool. They're supposed to be made out of the wood from Kashyyyk, blah blah blah. Right? They're iron wood, stronger than steel. So that was my favorite. That was my favorite handles in that game. I went to Disney World a couple of years ago. And went to the Star Wars, experience there, and they have a make your own lightsaber. It's not cheap, but it's very cool because it takes like an hour because there's like a whole to do. You go in, you're taken into this kind of cave kind of thing, and there's music playing, and there's a guy walking you through how to get your force crystal and da 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 da. It's nerdy as hell and it's cool. Anyway, I made a replica because they had come to find out all of the handles that are in Fallen Order are canon. and they had all of the grips for the lightsaber at Disney. They were in the game, and so I'm currently staring at it. It sits in front of my television. I have a replica of a lightsaber that I made in a video game.
Awesome.
That's how nerdy I am.
That is awesome.
I think I can't define my geekdom any stronger than that right there. And the other cool thing is they're not as tough. They're largely for looks. They do make noise if you hit them. They flicker and all that sort of stuff. But they're not as tough as some of the ones that you can buy online that are designed for combat. But
those are cool.
Yeah, those are really cool. But the handle on this thing, I could kill a man with because it's metal and heavy. I mean, it's not cheap.
No, just don't mess around when they're remaking stuff.
Yeah. Disney actually did this one really, really well. And what's cool is you can actually get different. The crystal you put inside of it actually determines the color of the blade. And so you can go and buy other crystals to turn it black or white or green or yellow or whatever.
Whatever color you want.
Yeah, whatever color you want. And they're also, basically, they work as RFID tags is more or less how they function. And so there's a way to reprogram it too.
You can reprogram it to
we made him.
color.
We made him leave, bro. You can't leave a tourney. You get banned.
Yeah, you can actually change the color of your own crystal.
That's awesome.
But yeah, they're really cool. They used to be about $200 a piece for the whole
They're
thing.
probably now like 500 because that's how prices work.
Yeah, no telling.
Right, Len.
But it was fun.
Quarterfinals.
It's one of my little prize possessions.
Prove me wrong. I dare you.
Like two. That was a 1-goal game, man. Well, 2 goals, but the last one didn't really.
Yeah, the finals, you say?
Quarterfinals. I guess he would lose out in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, I said place your bets. Where do you see me placing in this tournament?
Quarterfinals is usually where we always end up.
And almost GC2 in tourneys.
Yeah.
Grand Champ tourney. It would be nice to have one fucking title.
You have 3 other ones.
Diamond and Plat tourneys?
No, not tournament, like actual titles.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. I have a few. 13, 15, 17 Dunk Master, and 17 Grand Champ. Because I didn't fucking get 14. And I didn't.
So mad about it.
Yeah, they said I abused the matchmaking system, and then for 16 I was banned the entire season.
Well, that was your fault.
Yeah, you're right. Haven't been banned since.
Yeah, did you learn your lesson?
Yeah, I learned that they can ban you for 6 months.
Yeah, and longer.
Sea of Thieves has a new banning thing that they're introducing.
For saying words?
Yeah, that's part of it. They're basically doing so. They realize that they have a 3 strikes thing right now, where if you get caught doing stupid stuff 3 times, then you're just banned. But they realize that sometimes people learn from their mistakes, and sometimes the offense wasn't that big of a deal, things of that nature. And so they're redoing it. It's actually, honestly, I think pretty mature, honestly. So they're doing it to where you have a 12-point range. Everybody starts at 0. If certain things give you certain amount of points, once you get to 12, you're just banned.
Oh, because you're banned.
Like
what rank are you in banning?
I think so, actually.
They made an entire ranking system for banning people. That's
but
awesome.
but
I'm
but
SSL.
but
Very
12
rare thing to do.
Yeah.
yeah, but 12 is like we caught you warping your ship on top of somebody, kind of cheating, that sort of thing.
That's
It's
ridiculous.
major offenses to get 12 points flat out and go. The rest of it is slurs,
accumulates.
things like that. Just being a
Here,
general,
I'll mute my
just
mic.
Reaping.
being a general dick, being a general dick. Oh, oops.
I've warned them too.
You toxic? No.
No,
Yeah, I warned them too about it.
we all did.
Because we did the research on the band length.
So, anyway, so they've got that, and so you get like 3 points or something like that for offense, for being offensive, which is being a jerk. But the nice thing about it is that they said, if you go a month without having somebody report you, then your points go down.
Oh, cool. So it's a progressive and regressive system.
Yeah. So
that's
I thought,
actually kind of cool.
yeah, I was thinking, that's fair. That's fair.
Give people a
That's
chance to
actually-
redeem themselves.
That's actually
Yeah,
a super fair system. Like, impossibly fair.
Yeah.
There's
and
no
so-
way you can mess that up.
Yeah, really.
No, there's still a way. There's still a way.
People will do it, yes, I know.
Dark and Darker has got an interesting ranking system in that manner, and that's you get judged by your teammates, positive or negative, and if you get too many negative, it brands you. And if you get too positive, it'll brand you the other way too. It's like a varying shade of blue, and if you get too red, they look at your account, like they watch your games and see what you're doing.
Interesting.
And if you're just griefing the shit out of people and being a horrific person, they'll ban you.
If you go what's wrong with going the other way?
Nothing. It just lets everyone know that you're a good player and that you pay attention and treat people nicely. If they're going to use that
that's
system.
actually cool.
It's not perfect, but it's a
works for what it
cool
is.
way for solo queuing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It works for what they want it to.
I wish that game wasn't quite so hardcore.
Dude, he just feeds me the ball.
Like, it's so much fun to play, and like that first time you get the dungeon crawler experience, and now that it's random, I think it'll be a little bit better. Because people can't just sprint to your spawn and fucking annihilate you.
Imagine wasting all your time on a game just to do that.
Just to grief people, like, it's wild. It's absolutely wild.
Spending all this time just doing that. For what?
You're very, very motivated to shit on other people. Is
Yeah.
you're a little person that gets beat the shit out of in your real life, so
That's probably like what we call it.
Oh, dude, this guy's GC2. He's about to forfeit.
Who? Oops.
understand people like that.
No,
what?
the other team.
Are you winning? Hey, listen.
Yeah, I don't know if Firebreak would be one of those things that our group would play. Going back to Firebreak, since we were talking about other multiplayer games.
Is that
It's only
co-op
it's,
firefighter one?
it's only 3 players. Yeah, it's the one by Remedy, and so it's only 3 players though. So I don't know how that would work.
If you scroll too far on the show more on the store page, it gets kind of wild.
What's up, Wigs? Well, he just passed it to me.
Has anyone played Stalker 2 yet?
No.
I have a friend who did and loved it, but he also wound up going back to his regulars, so
Oh, okay.
I wound up not investing in it.
Open world FPS post-apocalyptic survival atmospheric. That might be a game to play later.
I invited you
I think
way
he-
earlier.
Said it was amazing, and he was a big fan of the first Stalker. I wonder if they fixed some of the issues, because that was, I think, what drove him away.
Yeah.
Got a guy on my team named Joe Dirt, and he's a full-blown mullet. And it's Dirte.
Are you playing the finals right now, Chuck?
I am.
Oh,
I had a guy named Donald J. Trump on my Rocket League team.
You're good, Luke.
He was not very good. We lost that one.
But he was the best.
Oh, there's the first one. First Stalker.
I didn't realize you were playing the finals, or I would have joined you.
Oh, you can join if you'd like. I'm in a match right now. It's casting.
Am I getting DDoS right now? What the fuck?
Yeah, by the way, DDoSing has gotten worse in Rocket League.
I don't know if anybody saw that, but I wave dashed and it jumped like 9 times.
Yeah, no.
Let me get
It's-
through this fight here
Ho-Ho game on Steam.
Oh, that would have been a great bump.
Oh man, Cookie Clicker back in high school was the peak of wasting time.
now. I think Moose has all of the achievements for that.
Hey, I didn't get put out and I was MVP.
Nice. Now you'll win it.
Why would you say that?
You did it to us all the time, so.
One of the things that Moose has been working on is getting all the achievements for Nuclear Throne.
In what game?
It's called Nuclear Throne. It's another. It's an indie 2D bullet hell. But I tell you, the most impressive thing that my boys have done is that they have 100%ed the Binding of Isaac.
Ooh. That's
Yeah, I
a
don't
that's
know
a
if you-
long that's a long expedition.
I was about to say, I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it
I
has
have. Yeah, that's like
500 something achievements.
Many
that's
endings, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. And some achievements you have to do with a certain ending.
yeah. And so the one thing they haven't done, because it's just insane, I don't know, they may be working towards it. I don't know. But it has 3 game slots, 3 game
Oh,
save slots.
Oh,
And if you,
doing the
yeah,
all
if you
three.
if you beat it on all 3, it makes a picture. And there are some insane people, but whenever I say beat, you have to literally do the 500 achievements on every single game slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like like
Oh,
months,
600.
if not.
Sorry, I just got corrected.
Did he yell at you like it's 600?
Yeah,
He-
it's,
did he just-
he's saying it's 640, and so I apologize for
okay.
diminishing him
No.
by a sixth.
Eric, did you just get actually?
I did just get actually by
That's
my
funny.
son.
That's funny. Actually, it's 640.
You just gotta imagine the glasses getting pushed up.
he just said I did
Surely-
not. He said I did not get 640 achievements for you to say I only got 500. And that's fair. That's fair.
Don't diminish me, Dad.
Ask him how many hours he's got in it.
How many hours is that, bud? Y'all are working on the second one? Yeah. Oh God. They're at
there it is.
630. 631 hours, and they are working on the second game slave right now.
Okay,
Oh, that's fair.
that's cool. So that's about a
Come
1800
on.
hour playthrough if everything goes right.
It's not loading again, Len. What? What in the fuck is wrong with Rocket League?
It's a broken game that I really don't want
Rocket
to play
League.
anymore.
Ah,
It just keeps timing out.
that's insane.
Uh,
So the deal is that Skit's save is the 100% because that's the way multiplayer works. Because
Yeah.
it's it's same screen. So Moose's game is not 100%. So they are simultaneously getting his at 100% while Skit's working on his second save.
Oh, cool. So they'll end up with the all three at the end.
Yeah, they like
That's
that
awesome.
game. They like that game a little bit, and
What
so
game?
The Binding of Isaac.
Binding of Isaac.
It was such a good game to watch, but I just
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's fun to watch. I've watched them play it quite a bit, and it's and so it's pretty interesting. It's also one of the few games that exist where you can literally hard crash it.
yeah, you can
just by
get hard stuck.
just by playing the game. Well, not hard stuck. Hard you've looped it too many times and
Oh,
have too many
yeah.
bullets on the screen at a time, and
Oh yeah, that's right.
it crumbles.
the poor game engine can't keep up. Like, your PC may be okay, but game says no, I can't. Help.
Yeah. Skid just said that it's pretty sturdy though. It takes a bit to get there. Isn't there an achievement for crashing it? Okay.
Oh, they should make one. That'd be so funny.
Oh yeah, they were not happy. They were not happy because they had a patch recently that added a couple of achievements, so they had to go in and get those.
These guys said the loading thing happened to them 2 games in a row.
Yeah, that's just the loading thing.
It's
I
kind
probably
of
had,
funny.
like,
All right, I'm gonna go hit the restroom real quick, and
All right.
Chuck, I'm in the finals now, so whenever you get done with that round, just give me a shout.
We're just about done.
Oh, okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
right, have fun.
Yeah, you got time.
It's funny to me how polite people get the higher in rank you get.
Yeah, it's diamond and plat are probably the most toxic after champ.
Like, we're all making jokes about that dude's width, even him. He's like, it was lag or something. The other dude's like, I didn't see anything.
Bro, you're seeing, bro, you get your eyes checked.
He said, I saw nothing.
If only the entire game was like that, then it would be so much more fun to play.
Dude, I would play even if I was terrible.
If everyone was just joking about how bad we were.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Instead
what
of-
it used to be.
Instead of fuck you, die, your mom's a whore, that kind of shit.
When did Rocket League become Call of Duty?
A while ago.
Yeah.
That was gonna be a crazy musty. I cut him off.
I probably have 1,800 hours in Geometry Dash. I have well over 3,500 hours in Rocket League. I have well over 600 hours in GTFO.
Get alive.
This is all while having a full-time job and doing PC building on the side. There is time in a day.
Not a lot.
We're 4-0 in the first round
Nice.
with 4 minutes left.
Wow.
Grand Champ 2, people.
I found a new game called White Knuckle. It's like a puzzle or a climbing game, similar to like getting armored and whatever. Little snipes.
Bennett Foddy, dude, did you see the
Yeah.
Bubble Boy?
No, I haven't.
It's religious, bro.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Uh, and now this, it's kind of like that, those types of games. But it's like, but it's horror, I suppose you could call it.
What am I doing?
Are you winning?
4-1.
Sounds like he's fucking up.
Are you winning, son?
Yeah, I passed the ball to him. Now it's going to be 4-2. Yep.
Panic.
Oh, it's 'cause I'm like 1 win off of GC2 in tourneys.
You're panicking.
Hit the ceiling, you cunt! Oh my god.
No, I probably have. And Raft, I don't even know how many hours we have. And I probably have, I forgot how many.
That's the thing about those old school RPGs. They really knew how to make them go long.
The whole team, Jesus.
4-3.
Trying to think about some other games that I played here recently that were fun. Death's Door is a neat little story.
Death Stranding's pretty good.
I played some of that. I played that for a little bit and got distracted. Moved to something else. I need to go back to it. It is cool. They're working on a sequel. And apparently Sam Lake, the guy that's the creative director for Remedy, and the CEO and everything else, apparently he's involved with that for somehow. Him and Kojima are good friends. Kojima's actually is actually a scientist and a scientist in Control.
That's pretty
Um,
cool.
Yeah. So Death's Door was fun. Of course, Alan Wake 2. Still have kind of a hole in my heart after that game ended.
Yeah.
It was literally one of those where it was like, I played it through twice because it has a second ending. And even after that, it was like, oh, it's over. I don't get that very often.
I just bumped him. Thank God it went in.
What was the game I beat right before this mess? Made me play Bard's Tale for some reason.
I have a lot of fun with mini motorways for some reason.
With what?
Mini motorways. It's a little puzzle game.
Oh.
And same thing with Shapes 2. Shapes 2 is such an in-depth, like, I don't really know what to call it. A factory game. I love factory games, are so fun.
See, I was playing Dave the Diver, but I didn't finish that.
That's like, is it actually kind of good?
Yeah, it is. It's
It's such a goofy looking game.
it is a goofy game. It has a Godzilla crossover, and so that's kind of crazy.
That is amazing.
It also has a Dredge crossover too.
Really,
Interestingly enough, I never made it far enough into the game to get that far.
Dave the Diver.
But
That's so
yeah,
funny.
it's if you're into those into those. It's sort of Stardew Valley, sort of, kind of, a little bit. It's
Yeah, but-
it's Stardew Valley in spirit, in the fact that it starts out one thing, and then it ends up being something completely different.
yeah.
And so, let's see here. I was playing Hi-Fi Rush, but
Oh,
didn't finish that
Dredge
one.
is very, very similar. Why are they bundling these two together? They're not even remotely close. Oh, I should get into Bellatro too.
Yeah, Bellator's fun. Skit unlock. No, we haven't got gold on everything. It's close.
What's another funky one? I don't know if I tried Frostpunk for a while.
Oh, yeah.
That game is
I beat,
hard.
Yeah, I beat the first one, and y'all were talking about sweating while playing a video game. I've never had a real-time strategy game make me sweat, but that one,
What,
the end of
Frostpunk?
yeah,
Made me
Frostpunk,
mad.
the end of that game is insane. It's timed. It's on a timer,
Yeah,
and oof, it's rough.
it's very unforgiving.
Yeah.
Learned that about 5 times before I finally just said, no, I'm not doing this anymore.
Jesus Christ, Bal just saved it like 8 times in a row.
Let's see here. Fun little games.
Oh, the Celeste series. That's a very difficult.
Yeah, that's tough. I played it a little bit. Cuphead, though, is probably the hardest game I've ever finished.
I didn't really get into that one.
It's Moose and I beat that together co-op, and it is hard. Good lord. We would this is how our game runs would work on that largely. We would beat a boss. We would beat a boss, make it halfway through the next boss, and then have to quit. And then the next day we would sit down and we would beat the boss that we had got halfway through, and then we would get halfway through the next boss, and we leapfrog that, with the exception of Matchstick. God, I love the design of that damn dragon, but holy crap. You know how some games at about the 75% mark have a huge difficulty spike? That
Yeah.
sometimes the boss that you fight at 75% is even harder than the end boss?
Yep.
That's Matchstick. It took us 3 days to beat that son. I mean, we didn't think we would ever do it. And if you've never played Cuphead, you don't get the boss health bar until the end of the round.
Yeah, because
So you don't know how. I mean, you kind of know where you are because he changes stages. But I mean, there were multiple times that we played that where our nose would be touching the end flag, and meaning that we were literally like one hit away from beating it.
This 3-stack with us, Urk, are all running grapple throwing knives, so I switched to medium.
Okay.
Hey, look, our one's got dash. Look, they don't have gateways. What great teammates.
Well, we'll see how good they are. Whoa.
ooh, Barrow Travel would be a fun one too.
Balatro is great on your phone.
No, Barrow Travel, the submarine game. It's a submarine
A
survival.
game? Oh,
Yeah, co-op multiplayer submarine survival horror. Submarine management as a team.
but the card game Balatro is actually a lot of fun on your phone. It's basically designed perfectly for that. And I'm not big on phone games.
I don't remember the last time I had a game on my phone.
I played Slay the Spire on my phone some.
I have PC Part Picker. That's about it. Can play with my calculator, I suppose. Oh yeah, I got Google Gemini now. Like One UI 7.
Why are they not leaving? Orphan.
Chuck, I'm afraid these guys are as good as we thought they were going to be.
Yeah, they are no use.
Which is to say, not at all.
Oh, I should play through Alien Isolation again.
My guy is just correct. I got MVP last game and he couldn't let that happen.
No.
No,
He said no way.
he just fucking
Meanwhile, this
6-0.
other team is just wrecking me.
We're in the finals.
Alright, good luck.
Yeah, he just dropped 1,200 points.
Christ.
They said, what
Nice.
roids did you take? You shit in that game. All of
Hatsune
them.
Miku, Project Diva Megamix. I didn't know that was on Steam anymore.
Right. We're in the finals.
Alright.
Best of 3.
So are we.
Yeah. Same thing. Oh, Doom Eternal was a fun one.
Oh, yeah.
That's too fast paced. It's too much like for my eyes.
Horde mode was probably my favorite, to just run and gun. I love Doom.
Doom 3 is a lot of fun, and it's completely different from the Doom Eternal stuff because it's
Yeah,
more of a true
yeah.
horror game.
Yeah, that's what I saw when I was looking at it. Doom Eternal was fun. I like that one.
Yeah, and Doom 2016 was fun too. The game before Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
I haven't played Eternal yet, but I did beat Doom 2016.
Eternal's fun. Took me a good while to get through it, just because I got lost a few times. I don't really know what to expect of the new one coming out here in June.
Oh yeah. So it's interesting. The guy that helped design all that, basically has come out and said that he's a big fan of the Evil Dead series, movie series, and so he said if you pay attention, I kind of did Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal based off of Evil Dead 1 and 2, and he said
yeah,
this one is totally based off of Army of Darkness. And it's like
Oh,
that's one of the reasons why it's medieval.
yeah. Doom Dark Ages.
And it's like, oh, that's great, because Army of Darkness is like one of my favorite. It's top 5, maybe top 2.
I just wish that they kept Mick Gordon on for the soundtrack. 'Cause, man,
Alright.
Yeah, that whole thing about
that was just dumb.
that
I was
a
like,
lot of.
that.
I don't have a shield, by the way.
Like, how could you not pay the guy?
Yeah,
He literally made the game what it is.
yeah, seriously. So
Like, you pay for a soundtrack and you get a free game. That's what Doom Eternal was. At least to me, it was.
yeah, there's a couple of games like that. That's one of the reasons why I love playing Supergiant games.
Mm-hmm.
Hades, Transistor, Bastion, all those.
Yeah.
The guy Darren Korb, the guy that's their composer, is just unreal.
Yeah,
Also
I
seems like a
still-
really super nice guy too. From
Yeah.
everything I've seen him interact with people.
you know, I still listen to Mick Gordon stuff, even to this day.
Yeah, what was I supposed to do there?
Get as much damage as you could.
I mean, I did 111.
Good enough.
Just wasn't enough to kill anybody.
What was the old name for Wreckfest? Was that BeamNG Drive?
I really want to do Drive Beyond Horizon. Just waiting for them to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Shoot. I played that better.
Oh, Need for Speed was. I played. Which one was it? It was on the PS4. I forgot which one it was. But I spent a lot of time on that one too.
There's an old memory. They made a modern version of it. There was a game called Test Drive ages and ages ago.
Didn't it fail?
Facing you, Eric.
I don't remember which Need for Speed I played. It had to be one of the early ones.
My very first video game was Guitar Hero on the Nintendo DS.
That was fun. You can't lie.
That was the most fun I've ever had, and I really wish I kept that. Because I got to expert level on the Nintendo DS Guitar Hero. I can't do it on any other ones. We should all play Pico Park. That'd be so funny.
You know, I honestly, the earliest video game I recall playing, this is dating me hard. My dad had an automotive shop when I was growing up, and in his office they had a black and white television. And to keep me entertained, they had, this thing didn't even have cartridges. This is pre-cartridge. But it had a light gun, and it had skeet shooting, and literally the skeet was just a black square, because it was black and white television, just a black square that bounced around on the screen.
That's awesome.
The
simple games are the most fun.
And so we also had a game console pre the Atari 2600 that just had like a bunch of different versions of Pong, and it just had a bunch of buttons on it. Now, what's really crazy is I was at a Dave and Buster's last week. I guess it was, yeah, last week. I was at a Dave and Buster's last week, and they have a new 4-player version of Pong that you can play.
Oh, that's wild.
No, yeah, but here's the wild part about it. It's
You guys
four
have a good
play.
night.
It's 4 players.
You too, Davis.
Good night. It's 4 players. They're all, standing around the playing field is square, and each player, is in one side of the square. The paddles and the ball are physical. I didn't get a chance to see it get played.
Oh, where you press the button
ball-
on the thing and you slide the thing back and forth.
Yeah,
I've seen
but
that.
the ball is square. It's a cube. But there's a plexiglass.
It's kind of like air hockey, but
Yeah, a little bit.
Four player.
Yeah, it was a little bit
That'd
like
be
air
a-
hockey, but it was probably magnet control. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I used to
It was super
absolutely beast air hockey. We used to have a table in our basement, and I used to spend so much time on that.
I used to play a lot of pool and ping pong. We have my parents still have it, but we have a bar-sized pool table
Fuck.
that was was one of the ones you stick a quarter in, but we
Yep.
disabled that. But it was cool because it was you didn't have to go to all the pockets in order to get all the balls back out.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
follow up in the.
Yeah, you just push it in,
Yep.
and it was made in 1965.
Yeah,
We actually got into it and found the something broke on it, and we had to get it actually inside the thing, and found there was a sheet inside of it that said that it was made in 1965, and so we still have
cool.
it. It's very cool. The problem with it was though is since it was bar sized. The fun
Yeah.
thing about pool tables is that there are no regulation sizes to pool tables.
Nope.
There are regulation dimension ratios.
Yeah, no,
So
you could make them as big as you want, as
yeah,
long as you keep everything
with
roughly.
in the same ratio. Yeah, the width by the length, and so bar sizes are just smaller than a normal what most people would consider a normal size table. And so the problem is I got really good on the bar size, but you put me on a normal size pool table, I was crap at any long shot.
You weren't used to it.
No,
Motherfucker.
Now, short shots, I was good. Why didn't you throw that down? Oh. Oh, is Easter over? Oh, that sucks.
It was.
I really
can't
liked all
remember.
the extra little things they put in Sis Horizon
Yeah.
with the Easter bunny and the egg statues.
I really wish Diablo 4 was better than what it was.
I wish that Torchlight was better than the sequel to Torchlight was better than it was. That was a real disappointment.
Val is playing worse than what he was.
Is he getting tired?
Way to sprint directly at a turret, you fucking Melvin. Hey, it's a big dick.
No way, dude.
That guy thought he was going to spawn campus.
This is fucking retarded. That happened last
What are
game
you-
too.
Are they DDoSing or something?
No, literally, like the perfect, like all you have to do is touch the ball and it's in their net,
Yeah.
and he misses.
Oh,
He's pinging out right now.
that's probably why.
There, we
Yeah,
fucking
that
got
was
one. 1-3 in an 0-1 tournament.
He'll get it. He'll just take a 0-second goal.
He needs to stop making me the one back.
They will punish you every single time.
It's not that, they just know how to play around my defense. Everybody else didn't. He's fucking dead. Yeah. Double reset. Oh, he got bumped off.
Gonna find us. Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh, unpleasant sounds. Careful, there's a spear guy on point.
I don't have the boost or the position to shoot that.
You know, you could have gone back to 9.
Probably.
I have no idea what happened. I went for a demo and then all of a sudden it's in my net.
Just the spear
Fuck
guys
you,
on.
bro.
Now it looks like he res the other. Whoa. Good grief. Alright. Okay. 225 left on the shield. And I'm blind. This is
Four to 5, 45 seconds left.
Wait. I was literally standing
was-
on it.
It was still sliding.
Oh, was it? That's lame. That is a match. Other than that whole, you know, losing card.
We won that one. Let's go. I was so locked in.
Good job.
Now it's a 1-1, best of 3.
Still in it.
It's 130 ping.
Good grief. 2 turrets and a minigun.
The sniper behind us near our spawn.
Where?
He just sniped me. It's right here. Oh, no, I missed him. He's over by the zip line by Maxerovsky. Max got him.
Max overkill.
Guy coming for my statue.
Yeah, I'm having to dive off here. I have 33 hit points. Oh, and I got tracked down. Crap. Having some rough matches tonight, aren't we?
Fuck yeah, we are, all of us. It was all easy until this one. So these guys. I can't cut there.
Chuck and I are 0-2 right now. Unless something significant happens here. Oh, good.
No way, bro.
Well, we only have 2 revives on our team. That's part of the problem.
Brother.
Oh.
No. Let's do it.
Tie game. This is the sweatiest shit I've ever played in. Nope.
Oh Lord, there's 4 of them on here.
I can't go for that.
I got 2. I'm still alive. Die.
No, bro.
Cleared it. Ooh.
That just cost us a goal. Yep. Fuck me running, dude.
Pass. Where did he come from?
That's upset.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, not bad. Forward it too.
I
Okay.
hope I just caught a guy teabagging somebody, because that sort of looked like what he was trying to do there, but I didn't see a totem.
Hey, you made it to the finals.
Second.
That's fine. Better than the 36.